First at 11, Tropical Storm Cindy in the Gulf Coast. Tonight, many neighborhoods are underwater, and this is what some people in Mississippi will be waking up to.
On Florida's Panhandle, a possible tornado, powerful winds tearing apart a baseball field in Fort Walton Beach.
It's an anxious night ahead for so many families as the effects of Tropical Storm Cindy continue to come ashore, and it's already turned deadly. A 10-year-old boy killed in Alabama. From Florida to Texas, 5 states feeling the brunt tonight. CBS 4's Don Champion was on the beach in Biloxi, Mississippi, just before the sun went down.
Good evening, Rick and Rudder Bay. After a brief break earlier in the day, we've definitely been seeing heavier bands of rain and stronger winds in recent hours here in Biloxi. As the storm prepares to make landfall overnight, officials warn Cindy's heavy downpours will remain the biggest threat. Heavy rains and high surf are pounding the Gulf Coast and causing flash flooding from Texas to the Florida Panhandle. In Biloxi, a water spout came ashore. Its winds took down large tree branches.
Terrible. And I thought it was the end of the world, you know, because, I mean, that was so loud.
And it's anything but easy in New Orleans, where at least 4 inches of rain flooded the streets.
So I want to ask the public and our citizens to stay alert and to be prepared.
Voluntary evacuations are underway in Galveston. Cindy is the biggest storm of the Atlantic hurricane season so far. Some areas could get up to a foot of rain before it moves north. Cindy is also being blamed for the death of a 10-year-old boy who was vacationing with his family on the Alabama coast. He died when a several hundred-pound log carried by storm surge struck him in the head as he was standing outside a condominium in Fort Morgan.
The child sustained very severe head injuries, had to be pulled from underneath the timber.
The governors of Louisiana and Mississippi issued a state of emergency. In Louisiana, Governor John Bel Edwards urged people across his state to take the storm seriously. The threat of isolated tornadoes will linger into tonight and tomorrow. Officials here are also worried about the potential for falling trees, given that the ground is so saturated and the winds have been picking up. In Biloxi, Mississippi, I'm Don Champion, CBS 4 News Tonight.